The Memphis Child Murders by Norman R. Redwing Jr. The real character of a society is revealed in its treatment of its children. That's an African proverb. Breaking the Chains on My Heart is the title of this podcast. On March 23, 1979 through 1981, 29 black children were murdered in what became known as the Atlanta Child Murders. During that time, especially black people were living in daily shock and fear as the broken bodies of black children, were found dumped in rivers, trash cans, and many dark areas of Atlanta, Georgia. Strangely enough, it was believed that all the murders were committed by one killer over a 3-year period. Since that time, the murders haven't ceased, and black mothers and families in America is experiencing some of the most horrific murders of their children, primarily from gun violence by other young black men, hate-filled white people, and police officers in almost every city in the United States of America. Memphis, Tennessee, the invisible city, has one of the greatest and the highest death rates of black children by guns and violence in the country. Almost every day, children and young adults are gunned down in the divided, crumbled streets of Memphis communities. Every week in Memphis, funeral processions has become a common, long, slow, and solemn drive in the community. Release of balloons, teddy bears covers the night light poles. Young people and family members are wearing shirts with a picture of their loved one simply stating, "Rest in peace." The chilling pierce of an alpine winter tear through the mother's heart is witnessed at funerals, churches, and in the communities by family, friends, and concerned citizens who have come to the point that we are simply sick and tired of the cold-hearted violence and murder of babies and innocent children in primarily the ghettos of the United States of America, and especially cities like Chicago, Atlanta, New York, and Memphis, Tennessee. My personal curiosity has always developed serious yet unanswered questions in my mind and heart, as ultimately brought to the surface some deeply reminders of my own pain and sufferings. My major question is why? Why don't we, black people, who are experiencing some of life's most painful and tragic circumstances known to man, fail or refuse to seek some desperately needed professional therapy, counseling, and therapeutic individual and family care in order to first address the problems that we are constantly faced with these, and then seek healing from the devastating mental and emotional pain that grows deep within us like a deadly cancer. It has been proven that unresolved dysfunctional brokenness and behaviors will at some point create a living and diseased, dysfunctional individual, family members, and broken villages over a period of time. The truth is, many of our people have already experienced and arrived at this hilarious and dangerous, tragic point in our lives and in our villages. The time is now, and the time is ripe for us to come out of darkness into the marvelous light. And if you have chains on your heart from the death, violence, and murder of your children and loved ones, and you want those chains to be broken, then come to the African village of Memphis and express to those who are like you, who are crying and bleeding from within and are sometimes without direction and human solutions. Come and pour out your heart and allow others to hear your heart, so that others who are crippled by the emotional manacles and painful loss can overcome and be liberated by freely sharing your heartfelt stories with each other. The African Heritage and Cultural Village of Memphis, with the help of professional therapists and caring individuals, have created a marvelous therapeutic plan for those who are seeking solutions and possibly healing, to help healing to remove those crippling chains on your heart. It is an unhappy truth that we are still suffering from these painful situations. For more information, please contact Norman Redwing at the African Heritage and Cultural Village of Memphis, 1225 Valentine Street, Memphis, Tennessee, 38107. My cell number is 901-859-1689. And you can also reach us at African, AFRIKAN, VILLAGE, OFMEMPHIS at yahoo.com. That's the African, spelled with a K, Village of Memphis at yahoo.com. And the only true path to freedom is for us to unlearn, learn, and teach the truth. Ashe.